And the point goes to Stanford. Oh my, Chris.
Wow, how about Scooter Sakeida from Iolani School, former Fab 50 player, two-time All-State player, just saved the day that time for Stanford when he covered that block.
Here it is, right here.
Comes out of nowhere, pop it up. How about that?
Hawaii players, a couple of them are ready to go into celebration mode. You can hardly blame them. Back to Marks. Set a little bit behind him. Cook from the back row doesn't get very much heat on that. And Sador dug up back there by Cook. And a big swing by Irvin. An advantage back to Stanford.
And no extra timeouts in volleyball. You get two per set, and that's it. In basketball, you go to overtime like this, you get an extra timeout.
Right.
The coaches can get organized, but not in volleyball. This is Stanford's second set point.
Ramos setting it up for Marks off the block. Averill keeps it alive. Sador, and he hits it into the net. And Hawaii, oh so close. And it ends in an unceremonious fashion as Stanford takes the set 33-31. Oh, both coaches not very happy as they cross paths and line it up for set number 4. So Hawaii, can they come back and mount another rally? Back inside the Stan Sheriff Center. One stat that doesn't show up in the stat sheet at the end of the night, set point opportunities. Hawaii had 8, but in the end, Stanford wins the set on only their second opportunity.
It's all about taking advantage of opportunities. Hawaii certainly had their chances in that third set. Then Hawaii did a better job of moving the ball around offensively. Brooks Sador with 11 kills, Taylor Averill with 9. Siki Zarkovic with 12. Middles didn't get as involved in that second set. In fact, Holt did not get any kills in that set, but he got 5. He's been in on 5 of Hawaii's 12 blocks. Stanford, on the other hand, Cook and Irvin continue to get the job done. Irvin hitting .481 with 17 kills. Cook hitting .286 with 15 kills. And he's got a couple of aces and 5 blocks to go along with that. The two teams playing some pretty good offense, siding out at Stanford 71% that time and 68% for Hawaii. Around 72% is really solid in this MPSF league. If you side out at 72%, then you're a pretty good chance you're going to win.
Also, Hawaii, after losing the first set, battled back. They took the second set. After being down by 5 in the third set, they battled back, had all those opportunities, came up short. Will they be able to battle back yet again here in the fourth? With the exception of that straight set sweep over Pepperdine last Sunday, every single Hawaii home match has gone 5. And of course, everybody in the house tonight hoping this one goes 5.
Well, everybody except for the Stanford fans. They'd like to see it go 4.
True. I shouldn't say everybody in the house. You're right.
There's about
20 people.
About 20.
And the block, but out. Point Hawaii. And so the Warriors get the first point here in set number 4. Joby Ramos serving it for Hawaii.
He loves to go down the line on this serve. He tries to serve Stephen Irvin and force Irvin to pass and possibly hit.
Exactly what you called. And there's the little dump shot attempt by Shaw. Hawaii was there to cover that. And an overpass, a weird left-handed swing there by Irvin. And Sador, that was like kind of a knuckleball. He didn't know whether to turn left or right. Cook out of the back row, and that's long. Point Hawaii. Kind of a funny rally.
It was a weird rally. It's like everybody was heading in the wrong direction. Coach John Costi, NC2A Coach of the Year back in 2010. Also was an assistant coach in 1997 when Stanford won the NCAA championship, and was a great player himself for Santa Barbara back in the early 80s, I believe.
87 graduate.
Okay, late 80s, yeah. Or
Yeah.
mid 80s.
And Ramos again going right at Irvin. That one off the hand of Cheap and up into the cheap seats. Point Cardinal. And it'll be 1 serving 2. Shaw goes back. Tell you, there's a lot of conversation between the official up there on the ladder. And he's just been talking all night long to both teams. Just sometimes laughing, sometimes scolding. Sador didn't get a really good swing on that one. Setting it up for Irvin. Doesn't put it down. Hawaii going to set it over the middle. Holt didn't get a very good piece of that one. Cook off the block of Sador. Back to Irvin, blocked by Holt, but that one is out. Point Cardinal, even at 2.
That last time Hawaii had a chance to score on a free ball play and just could not connect with Holt. They were connecting early in the match with Holt. That connection between Ramos and Holt not as clean right now.
And Sador hammers it down the line. And Brooks Sador now with a dozen kills on the night. He and Siki leading Hawaii hitters with 12 each. For Stanford, Cook has 15 and Irvin has 19 kills. And Marks with a deep breath and a great serve. Dug up by Cook. Ramos with a nice dig for Hawaii. And Siki kind of leaning back, able to put it just inside that corner.
He found the hot corner, that's for sure. He might have got both lines there, the sideline and the end line.
Kind of set a little bit behind him, almost falling backwards as he made that swing. And JP back to serve it again. Hawaii up by 2. Good pass. Cheap with the overpass, and Cook gets the winner as Ramos just puts up a hand and Brooks Sador kind of goes flying over the scorer's bench over there. The ball girl is ready to go and grab the ball, and all of a sudden, did you see Brooks Sador come flying out of nowhere?
That was pretty funny.
Scared the daylights out of that little young lady over there. Stephen Irvin, the outside hitter, 6'5", junior out of Pacific Palisades, California. Not too far from UCLA. And the block by Sador. And a little display of emotion on his part.
A little off and back for Jake Kneller, and Sador just lines up perfectly on him. Puts it back down.
5-3 Hawaii. Davis Holt to serve it for the Warriors. And one of the few missed hits tonight by the libero out of Iolani School. Sakaida just not with a good pass, kind of put it right up on the net.
John Costi saying that when that ball went up to the net, that a Hawaii player touched it on Scooter Sakaida's overpass.
I'll keep your eye on Brooks Sador here.
Take a look and see if Sador touches this.
Yeah, they're giving the point. He does. And they're giving the point. They're taking the point away from Hawaii, and they're giving it to Stanford.
I guess when the ball hits the net and goes into a blocker, it goes into those hands and goes down, and if they consider that interference, it's going to be a play over, it looks like.
He kind of just puts his hands up and doesn't really move them, but yet obvious that the contact was there.
Yep.
Yeah, good camera shot. Well, I guess the lesson to be learned is back up off the net when that happens. Kind of like a blocker in basketball. You don't get expected to be whistled for the personal foul if you just kind of maintain your position.
Actually, well, it's not a play over. It's actually Stanford's point.
Yeah.
It's called interference. It was a legal play.
Taylor Averill getting the ball back to the Hawaii side very quickly, emphatically with the kill. And Averill on the night now with 9 kills, make it 10 as he gets into double figures.
Averill improving every week offensively. He does a nice job when he has to make a set. He's worked out last year as a setter a lot. So if he's going to make a broken play set, he does a nice job of that.
And there's a service ace by Brooks Sador. Scotty Sakihira. Watch that one land right next to him. And Hawaii goes up by 3. 7-4 Warriors. And Sador, you see that line right there. 3 service aces. Another good serve. Sador, a little bit of an errant hit. And Siki was about to go for that ball. J.P. Marks took it, and I think the confusion on the Hawaii hitters caught the Stanford defense off guard. And you can see the face of Coach Costi. Not too pleased. Now look at who's got it. And at the last minute, it was Marks out of the back row, and that was just enough to freeze that block. They were up airborne, and they couldn't go anywhere to defend it. And Coach Costi is going to call a timeout. We'll take one, too. 8-4 Hawaii in the fourth. It is a very intense night at the Stan's Sheriff Center. The fans, they're having their fun, but I tell you what, you look at the coaches, both of them, Charlie Wade, John Costi. Both of them, they got some game faces on tonight, as do the players on the court. Brooks Sador back to serve it. 3 aces, is that another one? It sure looked like he got it down. He did. Service ace, that's 4 tonight for Sador.
What a year he's having at serving. It's one of the best moves I think Charlie Wade has made all year, is taking Sador out of being a serving specialist and turn him into a full-time player where he gets to serve a lot of rotations.
And another service ace.
Boy, that's a tough ball to return. This ball spinning, it's going away from the passer. Brian Cook, all he can do is just take a look at it. That was a great serve.
Got that Canadian maple leaf on his swinging shoulder there. Hawaii up by 6. Oh, what could have been in that third set. Cook blocked, covered by Shaw. Back to Cook. That ball is way out. No touch. Point Hawaii. It's 11-4. Oh, they are calling it.
Linesman called a touch. I think it was Taylor Averill. I think he got a piece of it. It was a high, I think, fingernail right there. Yeah, I think Taylor Averill cut a little finger on it. He says no touch, but he got caught.
So it's 10-5, and that serve is out. Point Hawaii, they go back up by 6. It'll be 11 serving 5, and Siki Sarkovic back to serve it up for the Warriors. Every time Siki goes back to serve, the crowd starts up that little applause, and look at that serve. Oh, did you see that? Kind of blew on his pistol and put it in his holster.
Boy, he really pulls the trigger on this one. What a change-up.
And the reaction? Oh, yeah. Hot.
There's some showmanship.
Oh, boy, both teams are having a little fun tonight. Another roll shot this time. The defender able to get there. That's off the antenna. And Hawaii is starting to pull away in this fourth set.